What's going on, you guys? Welcome on back to the channel. Now, it's been a little bit since I talked about My Hero Academia Vigilantes over here on this channel, and the reason for that was deliberate because I've been wanting more episodes of this anime to really build up so that way I can have a more of a better indicator as to where I think the story is going to go and ultimately make another video talking about this anime again. Well, I let those episodes build up, and then I watched the most recent episode that they released on Monday. And let me just say, if they execute this properly and what I think is going to happen really goes down, this has the potential to be some of the best stuff that My Hero Academia has ever done in terms of like character writing. But let's get into it. Why is this episode one of the best things that My Hero's ever done? Well, it all stems from Knuckleduster, really. And the reason why is because Knuckleduster is one of those characters that I've really been waiting for more development to be given to them. Because for the longest time, all we've really known about Knuckleduster is that he had a quirk. It was stolen from him by All For One. We don't really know why it was stolen, and we don't really know what the quirk was, but it was taken away from him. I assume it's a powerful quirk, but that's neither here nor there. So, this episode is important because it's finally the episode where the layers for Knuckleduster are starting to be peeled back, right? We're starting to learn more about Knuckleduster. And what we're learning is very tragic because we see that his wife is in the hospital. And his wife was put in the hospital because of the connection that they have with the bee girl. I'm calling her the bee girl because I really don't remember her name. But she's in the hospital because she was attacked by the bee girl, right? And when you go back and look at this flashback, we have a flashback for it. And when you look at it, yes, like Knuckleduster's wife is on the ground because they were attacked by bees. But if you look at Knuckleduster's face isn't just a look of anger like I thought it would be. It's more of a look of terror, right? Because when a situation like this happens in most media, you would assume that Knuckleduster is going to be the type of archetype character that is going to be going all over the place looking for vengeance and looking to exact their vengeance on the person that did this horrible thing to their wife. And that's what I thought it would be too. But I went back and I looked at the flashback again. And if you look at it, Knuckleduster is looking on at the bee girl and not just a look of terror, but a look of fear, solely because of who it is that's doing it. Because you could tell that this wasn't a person that he never recognized before. No, this is a person that at least to me, that he knows well. And the reaction that I feel like he was having was familial, was terror, because in my opinion, that was his daughter possessed by something. I don't know what she was possessed by to do this to the mom, but I think she was possessed. I think that's his daughter, and I think the reason why he's even out doing all this is because he wants to try to free his daughter from the possession that she is under. That's why he wants to learn more about Trigger, because Trigger's the thing that probably did this to his daughter. So he's trying to learn all these different things so he can free her and like pretty much bring his family back together. That's what I think the story of Knuckleduster is. He's trying. It's a quest to bring back his family. That's what I think it is, and that's even more informed with the stuff we saw with Soga, because Soga is also like pretty much hired by Knuckleduster to learn more about her whereabouts, so that way he can kind of like pinpoint where she is and figure out where she's at, because he can't really trust Koichi and Popstep with this, so he went to Soga. So all the stuff that's been happening all throughout the story is circling back to this one plot point, like of Knuckleduster finding his daughter. That's what I think this is becoming now. A story to reunite a family together. And that's what I think is really cool so far about Knuckleduster, because for the longest time, it felt like he was in the background. Like he would kind of just like show up at the beginning of episodes and not show up again until like near the end. And it was mostly just like Koichi and Popstep doing like random side quests and like fighting like villains possessed by Trigger. But when you look back on it now, it makes a lot more sense as to why Knuckleduster was in the background. Because in this episode specifically, he even said that he's essentially using Koichi and Popstep as a means to an end to pretty much cause chaos to try and drag his daughter into the light so that way he can confront her, because he knows he can't do it himself because they know what he looks like. So he needs Koichi and Popstep to bring about enough chaos so that way she can come back out into the light and he can confront her. And that's made even more apparent with next episode, because now it looks like that confrontation is finally going to happen alongside Aizawa. And man, if that's what happens, this has the potential to be some of the best stuff that My Hero has put out. Like I said, man, this is so cool. The fact that Knuckleduster is getting this kind of development, because I've been wanting Knuckleduster to get more because he's been one of my favorite characters. And now the fact that he's getting stuff like this, oh yeah, Vigilantes is about to, in my opinion, skyrocket in quality. If you're not watching Vigilantes, I recommend that you catch up now, because this is one of the best plot points that, or plot lines, that My Hero has gotten as a whole. I'm really digging it, and I think you guys should give it a watch if you haven't already. But I think that's going to do it for me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. How do you guys feel about how the Knuckleduster plotline is playing out? Do you guys also think, similar to me, that the B girl could be Knuckleduster's daughter? Like I said, I still don't know if she really is. This is just all a guess to me. But if she actually is his daughter, like possessed by something, that's really cool, and has potential to be one of the coolest things that My Hero has really done in a long time. But that's going to do it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'm going to talk to you guys next time. Bye.